him. You could, even if you dislike him, you wanted more than anything to see him again so that you could dislike him again. And the guy was beautiful. I met him for the first time. I heard people say that he was handsome and good looking, but beauty is the word, is how you describe him. And I'm really happy because he truly loved London, England. They really made him feel like he was worth something.
I mentioned the fight, the Rumble in the Jungle was your classic fight with Muhammad Ali, and you came so close to victory in that fight, and Muhammad Ali was credited with soaking up so much of your pressure and using that as a tactic, what was known as his rope-a-dope tactic. Do you think it was a tactic, or do you think that they just found some incredible reserves of courage and ability from somewhere?
The biggest problem for me is I went out that night to really beat and destroy a boxer. Little did I know that I'd be facing something even greater than a boxer. He could hear this Ali all the time. He knew if he would fall as my other opponents had fell, that a lot of people would fall with him. He stood the test. He took everything I had and gave back worse.
You took everything that you had and it just came out on top. And it's been said of Ali this morning, George, that a great boxer needs great opponents, of which you were clearly one, a great heavyweight boxer in your own right, Joe Frazier as well. And he sometimes was less than respectful, certainly, to Joe Frazier. How was he to you as a man as well as an opponent?
So strange, that Muhammad Ali and I met only in the ring. We never had a press conference together. We never had a chance to sit and really argue about anything. We went to Africa. I saw him maybe once or twice passing through the gym, or he saw me passing through a hotel, but we never had an incident. I loved the man. I wanted to beat him and knock him out, but I loved the man. You know what? As the years would go by, I found out he loved me equally.
and George, we've spoken about his significance as a black American in the 1960s, rejecting the draft for Vietnam, changing his name, taking his name away from what he described as his slave name, Cassius Clay. You, as a black man in the United States at that time, what was his significance for you and for other young black men coming up?
Muhammad Ali was what I call beautiful. If you were from Switzerland, he would be beautiful to you. If you were from Japan or China, he'd be beautiful. And that was the gift he had. Whatever you seen him, he was not a great boxer. He had something to say that make you feel good about yourself. To rank him as black or white would be really a crime. The man was too big for that.
Some people have suggested that the deterioration in his health in later life may have been due to the punishment that he received in the ring, not least in the Rumble in the Jungle. As someone who has been around boxing all your life, George, how do you reflect on that?
I think that all of our heroes throughout World War II, we've all had injuries and health problems. That comes with being a hero, especially when you undertake something physically, as he did. Muhammad Ali was sick, and this Parkinson is something really rough. And that gives you a notion that all of us should take heed and try to find some research to help those who suffer with this disease. There got to be a cure. Muhammad Ali fought as best he could, but if boxing was the only cause of it, we'd be in good shape.
And it's just incredible to think that here we are, George, talking about boxing matches from 40 years ago, here in the UK, talking about television appearances from 40 years ago that still resonate, that still connect somehow with young people who are far too young ever to have known Muhammad Ali as a boxer.